Walt Disney famously pontificated that Disneyland would never be finished as long as there was imagination left in the world. While that quote tugs at the heartstrings of nostalgia for all Disney fans, it also gave Imagineers license to evolve attractions through technology with a demand to keep the park relevant to a rising segment of fans, thrill seekers. Welcome to the wildest ride in the wilderness. It's your Friday Fastpass to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad debuted at Disneyland on September 2nd, 1979. It was the third mountain in the famous Disneyland mountain range and was designed by Disney legend and Imagineer Tony Baxter as a runaway railroad train ride set in the southwest United States in the late 1800s. Being Disneyland's third thrill attraction, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has made its home in Frontierland for over 40 years and is a beautiful example of how something old can become something brand new and even better than before. This abandoned mine train themed roller coaster reaches a top speed of 36 miles per hour and has 3 lift hills. It has both exterior and interior show scenes to create an immersive experience through man-made rock buttes, bat-infested caves, dynamite blasting mines, all while ending the attraction by splashing down through Dinosaur Gap and past the biggest little boomtown in the west of Rainbow Ridge. Understanding that other theme parks were gaining traction with a new segment of thrill-seeking roller coaster junkies in the 70s, Tony Baxter started working on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad as early as 1972. This attraction was planned for simultaneous builds at Walt Disney World in Orlando and Disneyland in Anaheim. Baxter was taken by the beauty and grandeur of Utah's Bryce Canyon National Park and used its likeness to set the scene for his abandoned mine train. In the vein of what is old is new again, Baxter incorporated elements and set pieces from the Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland attraction. That was a railroad-style attraction that featured audio-animatronic animals in their natural environments and featured Rainbow Ridge as the backdrop for the loading and unloading areas. It opened on June 12, 1960 as an extension of the Rainbow Caverns Mine Train, which had opened originally in 1956. Our Friday Fastpass Fun Fact leads us to the origins of Big Thunder Mountain, as it was slated originally as part of a bigger project headed up by Mark Davis known as the Western River Expedition. Now, to give you a little context, the Western River Expedition concept began as a dedicated area inside Frontierland that would have been set against the banks of the Mississippi River as a historical recreation of the western expansion of the United States. Mark Davis designed the attraction and storyline to include multiple attractions, with the main e-ticket attraction being a water conveyance dark ride. Disney executives, including Roy Disney, liked the concept. The attractions were to have been built as Big Thunder Mesa. The Western River Expedition project as a whole was scratched due to budget constraints, as the construction and 1973 opening of Pirates of the Caribbean took priority. However, Tony Baxter proposed building Big Thunder Mountain Railroad as a separate attraction on its own. But the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad project was put on hold a second time in 1974 as Imagineers started to work on constructing Space Mountain in Tomorrowland. But this delay had a huge benefit. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad was one of the first Disney rides utilizing computer-aided design, which produced an efficient and smoother ride for guests. The attraction first opened at Disneyland in 1979 and the Magic Kingdom's larger version in Florida opening in 1980. At Disneyland and Walt Disney World, the attraction is known by its full name of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, but other versions found at Disneyland Tokyo and Disneyland Paris would drop the word railroad in favor of the name Big Thunder Mountain. However, the full name is still present on their trains. California's version of the ride is the only version of the ride to feature an outdoor station. All of the other versions feature an indoor station. Imagineers went searching for Gold Rush era props to use for the attractions in places like ghost towns and abandoned mines. Did you know the cool hidden Mickey at the base of the second lift hill is comprised of some of those artifacts? The big center cogwheel of that hidden Mickey, it weighs over 1,200 pounds. and its initial function during the gold rush was to break down ore. Many of the audio animatronics throughout the ride are from the previous Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland attraction. In fact, most of the scenes depicted in Big Thunder Mountain are a tribute to its predecessor, including my favorite, the Rainbow Caverns glowing pools of water during the first lift hill. The name of the ride itself, Big Thunder, was originally the name of the large waterfall flowing from Cascade Peak during the Nature's Wonderland era. The narration while traveling past this section was so Disney. Goes like this. If you've never gone beneath a waterfall before, then get set, cause we're coming up on Big Thunder, the biggest falls in all these here parts. You don't have to worry though, unless the wind changes. Them other two falls, they call them the Twin Sisters. Reckon that's cause they're always babbling. Billy the Goat is one of many animatronic animals populating Big Thunder Mountain, perched on the top of the second lift hill and chewing a stick of dynamite. But did you know that a cartoonish depiction of the goat appears in the attraction queue art for Jesse's Critter Carousel at Disney's California Adventure? It is made to resemble one of the animals from Woody's Roundup, but it's chewing a stick of dynamite atop a butte. I'm pretty sure that's Billy the Goat. The only major refurbishment was in late 2012. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad underwent a 14-month refurbishment that included the installation of new tracks, new trains, all by Dynamic Attractions. It reopened in March of 2014 with a new scene at the third lift hill. Using digital projection mapping, we see lit fuses creeping along with the trains as it starts up the third lift hill. As the train continues its ascent, the dynamite blasts around you, causing the cave to crumble as artificial smoke is blasted into riders' faces as the train crests the lift hill before exiting the tunnel. And now on to today's trivia question. Rainbow Ridge in Disney lore is known as the biggest little boomtown in the West, and it is the town set against the backdrop of Big Thunder Mountain. So the question here, do you know the current posted population of the biggest little boomtown in the West? Now, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and press that notification bell because we will be providing these segments weekly. And if you learned something new or just enjoyed the video, please give it a like and comment below. Our next video will take us to the only attraction sponsored by Walt Disney himself, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. So get your Dole Whips ready next week for our Friday Fastpass. But now, on to answer our trivia question. Do you know the current posted population of the biggest little boomtown in the West? During its fictitious peak, Rainbow Ridge had a population of 2,015. It has whittled its way down to the posted population of 38. And an extra little bonus nugget, Rainbow Ridge is only found at Disneyland. Walt Disney World has the town of Tumbleweed, while Disneyland Paris has Thunder Mesa. Alright, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week with your Friday Fast Pass.